Let's see. Okay, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you guys? Hello.
People are already.
Hello. How are you guys? How is your Sunday? Hey, Cam. Let's see. I'm trying to get us on YouTube too so I don't miss chats, but it's not working. Whatever. That's all right. How is everybody? How's your Labor Day weekend? No Sunday scaries today.
No.
Hello, Molly and Laura. How does it feel that it's over? Like when I was trying to gather books for right now, like for this sprint, I was like, what am I going to read?
What do I read?
Nobody's telling me.
Did you shared a TBR, but not really.
I shared that I'm anti-TBR.
Right.
I'm going to try to read
a couple readathons.
I'm going to try to read as many sequels as I can, either new sequels or completing sequels or whatever.
Got it.
Hey, Katie, Amanda. Hello.
Natalie.
Hello. Hey, Glenda.
No, it's not even too late for you. She's in Switzerland.
Ooh. What time is it in Switzerland?
It'd be like, is it 7 hours ahead or 6 hours ahead? I can never remember.
I don't know. I would love it if it was 6 or 7 hours from now. I'm ready for bed.
Oh, lady.
Hello. Hey, Jane. Yeah. So are you still working on stuff, Becca, for books to finish?
Yes.
Yeah.
I if anybody watched my vlogs, you will see that I kind of gave up these last 2 days, and so I need to still finish these. I'm more than 50% of the way through, so I'm counting them as points because who am I going against? The queen of points over there.
I mean, yikes. So the end of the month here, I got a little competitive with my daughter, and so I like put it on hyper speed.
Yeah, you went crazy. I was like, Willie, she uploaded another short.
I know.
Short number 33.
Right? Like, can you
my
stop?
goodness.
I almost feel bad for my patrons because I'm like twice a day some days.
Here's another one. No, I'm glad that you got so much reading done.
It was fun. I think she still beat me. I'm not sure though. She was reading at least a book a day, but I don't think she's picked anything up today. She's probably burnt out a little.
Taking a break.
Yeah, that's okay.
Now she can take a break.
I didn't finish the book for the last card I drew, so that'll be my first read of September. Perfect. Yes, 9 o'clock. Okay, cool. 7 hours ahead. Perfect.
Glad you're here.
9 p.m. instead of 2 a.m. for the other sprints. Yes, that's what we thought when doing these. We wanted to do some that were nighttime here and some that were daytime, so everybody could hopefully join at some point.
Right.
Watching Detroit play Boston. Okay. A connection to Will Vest, a pitcher for the Tigers. So who's winning, Glenda? Let's see. Hello, Vanessa. The Royals are playing right now, and I'm not watching it, obviously. Yesterday was the first day of college football, and that's like a holiday in our house. It's a serious holiday.
I almost asked you how football was, but
well, it was great, except then my oldest started not feeling good, like 5 o'clock. So then it was kind of a buzzkill. But yeah, I know. I kind of want to look and see if Ainsley won the readathon.
Probably did.
She might have. Hello? Detroit's winning.
My points are pitiful compared to yours. You shared in your vlog, didn't you?
But where my points were? I did at one point, yeah. Mm-hmm. It was a lot. So what do you guys think? What can you guess? Instead of guessing who won, me or Becca, can you guess what our scores were? Mm-hmm. What our final points were? I read a book that was really interesting. I don't know where I put it, darn it. But the last one I read was, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I'm just looking. I only had 1 5-star read.
Same, but I don't ever give 5 stars.
I know you don't, so it's sad for me.
Yeah.
5-star.
I think a couple.
I think this could be 5, and this has potential to be 5 too. So I might count those as August reads because I read
so Every Hearted Doorway, your whole experience with it is like causing me a spiral, because how many things would I rate differently if I read them physically versus audio, or vice versa? Like Lisa Jewell, None of This Is True, I read physically, and I've heard the audio is so good that I'm like, well, what would I have rated if I did that?
Yeah, and this one was also just like a speed thing. Like I was trying to read it so fast that I'm reading it and I was like, oh, I don't remember that character. I don't remember that happening. So I'm glad I'm rereading it and giving it the time.
Well, and when you're like trying to get through stuff and you feel overwhelmed, I feel like you don't enjoy it as much.
Right. Yeah.
Watching tennis today. Okay. Several 5-star reads. I'm very generous. I used to be. And that's why, like, my Goodreads, if you look at like 2012, 13, 14, I have tons because everything was 5-star. If I liked it, 5-star.
That's why I was able to read so many books of yours.
Those were pretty good ones, though. Yeah. I never got that card. I literally never got that card.
Rude.
Right? I had 3 5-star reads, but one of them was a reread. What were they, Amanda? Yes, I am. Let's see. No 5-star reads. 1 4.5, and everything else is 4. I can handle that for sure. 4 is a good rating.
No 5 stars. That's just sad to me.
Okay. 140 and 35.
You're pretty close.
I wasn't that high.
I wasn't that low.
There you go. Yeah. So Jeremy and I, we used to, like, because we met at a football tailgate, we are just like major sports people. And so we used to, every single week, we would look at what football games were coming up, and we would bet, like we would do the scores and bet and stuff. And we did it yesterday. We were trying to remember like how we did it, like the spread between the points, or
in your conversation in your vlog.
Yeah, I don't know what we did, but
how much did we bet?
Yeah. I can't remember, but I won. I won one game. So he's got 5 minutes of back rubbing or scratching or something. He's got to pay up tonight.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I would choose back scratch or back rub too.
Well, and like he really hates feet, but I love having my feet rubbed a lot. So
feet rubbing when you're this pregnant.
Yeah, that's true. Except like with one of my kids, I went and like got pedicures like every 2 weeks trying to get her out, and it didn't work.
Okay, well, maybe it just doesn't work for you. I've just heard that. I don't know.
I know. Well, and I think it's like a very specific.
Yeah, it's a certain pressure point.
Yeah. The House in the Cerulean Sea, Apprentice to the Villain.
Oh, that's
I don't know how to say that.
Brissinger. It's isn't that one of the Aragon books? Brissinger.
Okay.
Dragon book. Yeah.
Okay. My husband and I met at a bar in Aggieville back in the days when the drinking age was 18.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yesterday, so K-State, Kansas State University, they have a thing the Friday before the first game day called Purple Power Play on Points, because Points is a street there. Yeah, it's quite the alliteration. And we were like, that was Friday, and we didn't go because it's hours from us. And we're just like, I'm so uncomfortable that we're just not traveling for a while, but it was sad to miss it.
Yeah.
Good nostalgia. I barely cracked 100 with 23 books. So I guess Chloe's around 130. Maybe close. Don't really get 5 stars all that often, but A Psalm for the Wild Build was maybe the best I read this year. I think I saw that a couple times.
I loved that book. I read it.
I haven't read it. I've never even heard of it.
It's another Becky Chambers.
Okay.
Who wrote A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet.
Yeah.
It's a sci-fi, but I would say a very soft sci-fi. And this was like a friendship between a monk and a robot, and a tea monk and a robot. And they just talk about life, and it made me cry in so many moments. I vlogged it. When was that? It was when I read my entire TBR in 1 week. So
well then I have seen it and I just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's good.
Okay. I'm fairly generous with 4, but 5 stars are reserved for rereads or otherwise extremely enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, Becca, this might be close.
No?
For
you, maybe. it's 35 was closer than 50.
Okay. Yeah, it's the third Aragon book. Okay. I had 2 5 stars. Heartstopper Volume 1 and Matthew Perry's book. Okay, so this is another one. Megan, did you listen to it or read it with your eyes? Because it was so good on audio. The Matthew Perry book. I've read both of those. I loved Heartstopper Volume 1.
Did Matthew Perry read it?
Yes.
I was just at Sam's Club like a week ago, and I bought a book for me and a book for Willie because I felt bad not buying anything for Willie.
Yeah, right.
So I got him Matthew Perry's book because he's a huge lover. So that's also a book for me too.
I mean, it's heavy because and like it came out just right before he died, and so then him dying was like, oh gosh, he was just like turning it around.
Have you heard there's more stuff coming out now with his death? That,
no,
doctors knew that they were prescribing him this stuff and knew that they shouldn't have.
Oh gosh, how sad.
Yeah.
What, Glenda? I'm done. I will travel to North Carolina for that. For sure. For sure. Hi, fellow European and monk and robot lover. Okay. To be taught if fortunate. Okay. I'm going to have to write down Becky Chambers as an author to try. Right. I've got a piece of paper and a brand new pen today.
Ooh.
I bought a whole pack from the Dollar Tree and they're kind of weird, but they work.
Gross.
Love a lot of Becky's books. I listened to it and read it at the same time. Good. Definitely recommended listening to the audio with it for Matthew Perry. Yeah, it was an experience for sure. Gosh, what a sad story.
Mm-hmm.
My husband and I have been talking about Robin Williams. I wish he would have wrote a book.
He came to Minnesota for treatment.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. And it's like right next to where my dad grew up.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys know that 50 Cent wrote a book?
Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize when you said, did you get 50 Cent's book? I was like, huh?
Yeah, no, I told my husband, I was like, so 50 Cent is one of my options. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, wait, he wrote like a fiction novel? Yes, he did.
Okay, yes. There are chunks in it. Like I think it's expired.
What's the best by date?
Well, December of 2024.
Oh.
But it's like I took a drink and I was like, ooh. There are visible chunks. I don't know what that is.
I'm the way I'm drinking my water. That is a thumbs up.
And it's bad because I bought a whole thing of these at Sam's Club.
Oh, you know, my daughter really likes those overnight oat cups. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen those? They're like mush or something, and you can get them at Costco. And every time we buy them, there's at least 2 that are bad. And like, it's so weird. So I'm done buying those.
Yeah. I'm nervous and I'll probably bring them back if more are like that.
Yeah, for sure. It's also a little weird hearing his voice narrate and talking about how many times he almost died. Mm-hmm. I know. Good life motto right there. Never drink chunky coffee.
Gross.
Chunky coffee.
Yeah.
No thanks. No thanks.
All right. Well, shall we share?
Let's do it.
Okay. I was clearly the loser. I had 41 points.
That's not bad though.
No.
I had 119. So close. Some of the guesses were close. But yeah, if I took out middle grade, I'd be curious what it is. Because I was reading like a middle grade at night.
I mean, and I could have chosen middle grade books too. So it's just,
true.
It's what you read. And I'm not mad with what I read. I'm good with 41 points.
Yeah. Once I said that I was competing with Ainsley, she was like smack talking multiple times a day. I need to look and see what I know. Girlfriend, she cracks me up. She's funny. What did you guys?
Sorry, how many books did you read, Chloe?
How many books did I read?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 33.
33. Okay.
33. Yeah.
I read 13. Or wait, no. Yeah, 13.
Although those, like, so my last adult draw was a 4, which I roll.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, it was a 600-page Jill Shalvis bind up, and I hated them both. Cool, great,
fine.
Yeah,
through.
Yeah, 16 books is huge.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hope that the readathon kept people motivated and
Yes.
read.
Yes. We want to know all your thoughts. Let me see.
Did you have a best book, Chloe?
Let's see. Probably Out of the Clear Blue Sky by Kristen Higgins.
Yeah, you did.
I really like that. The book about like natural hospital birth was just really informative, but very niche. Very niche. The Lost Children by Shirley Dixon. That was really good. I loved binging the Beverly Lewis Amish series. I love my Amish stuff. I read a lot of really good stuff. Good. What about you?
My only 5-star, well, I guess I haven't rated The Briar Club and Every Heart a Doorway yet, but my only 5-star was Flawless by Elsie Silver.
Okay.
I think that was like an experience, a 5-star, just because I like binge read it and I love me a romance, and I didn't know that I loved cowboy romances, but I do.
Yeah, I don't. And I think it's because there's too many cowboys. Like, I grew up in a smaller Kansas town, and cowboys, like, when they're real in your life, either that's like totally a thing you like, or it's totally a thing you're like, not
it's
there.
Okay for me. It's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was my best. But then
it's funny.
After I Do was a close second too.
Good. I love that book. I reread it often.
Yeah. It's good for anybody who's in a marriage, I think.
Or any sort of relationship.
Like, well, yeah. Long term.
Yep. Smack talk of these kids. Made it to 69 points with 19 books. Some of the 5-point, they were hard. They were hard. I managed 8, and they were all 5 points.
Nice.
Jane never drew an 8, 9, or ace.
Yeah.
Should we talk about which ones were drawn that much? I'm trying to see.
For me, I never drew a 2 or a 3 or a 6. What is up with? I didn't draw a lot. But that was it. A 2, 3, 6, or an ace.
I drew my 2 at the very end. That was my last draw.
Okay.
Never drew a 5. Let's see. I think 5 and ace maybe were it. Yeah. I got 1 jack.
It's so crazy. Like
3 jacks. Jeez.
Out of all the books you read, the odds of you drawing 1 is very, very low.
Well, 5s and aces were lowest by everybody. Which
I think it's because people didn't want to draw them.
I know. I want to know. You guys, you will not hurt our feelings at all if you're like, we did not like the 5 or the ace. That was stupid. You can just tell us.
We actually are very curious. We'll probably ask later on.
Yeah.
More so about what you would want to change. But yeah, what prompts did you like? Which ones didn't you like?
Yes. Start thinking about your answers, because we definitely want to know. Hey, Sharon. Thanks for joining. Got me to pick up a few books that might have sat on my shelves for a while. Yeah, I really liked, I think for me, the having Patreon vote was super fun, but also screwed me up. The drawing cards was super cool. I really it made me pick up a lot of stuff I wouldn't have. You guys, that's what I do every month. I know. You can continue drawing cards. That's true. Got an ace 4 times out of 10 cards picked. What are the odds? My daughter, every time there was an option, every time she got a 5 or ace, she's like, I want to do Bekah's. Or genre. She's like, what are Bekah's favorite genres? I was like, Ainsley, you're the fruit of my loins, girl. We went to the movies once, and she wanted to play air hockey in the arcade afterwards, and was all like, watch out, mama. I just thought, that's funny. Pretty good now. Pretty much going to the Olympics. Is that a sport in the Olympics? Because it should be. So ping pong is, but air hockey. I read 15 books and got 67 points. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, good job. No 2s or queens. What is a queen? Format, isn't it? Format. I got a handful of those, and that was really helpful. I got those at the perfect times. Yeah. We will tell which team won here in a little bit.
We got to build suspense a little bit.
We got to build suspense. Which team do you think won? Let's talk about that. Finishing your last book today. Well, it counts if you read over half of it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every card he drew is a red card, and I was on the red team. I didn't even pay attention to that. We found a lot of cards around our house that I didn't realize we had.
Oh my gosh, I know. My child, Mabel, just took cards everywhere throughout the month.
I know. So now putting them away, I'm like, do I need to count all these?
Yeah, probably.
Drew every card at least once.
Yay.
That's awesome. There were a lot I didn't draw. I felt like I kept getting the same ones over and over. I wanted to seven.
No.
Megan, what do you want to read? Poll us. We'll poll.
We can poll for your first book of September.
Yeah. I never drew a 5, but did get 2 aces. I had 2 5s and had fun with those. Kept drawing a 4. Finally, I had to pull them from the deck. Yep, that's okay.
Yeah, we realized that some of the prompts weren't for everybody, so it's okay that you chose not to read that.
Yep. Fun with your 2 5s and the ace. Let's see. I have my own TBR game I play monthly, but it was a nice change to do something different for a month and keep it fresh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This definitely made me want to do some sort of game more regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally I do, normally between like my book haul revisit and then like a weekly readathon. And then I'm trying to work through Vlogmas books, which you will see, but I feel like that keeps me busy.
Plus your read it or your
book haul revisit.
You've got lots of your docket.
In a year or two, I'm gonna really regret what I'm doing right now.
Yep. Because you are hauling like crazy, lady.
I am hauling like crazy. It's gotta slow down soon. I have nothing. Well, oh my gosh, it's the first. I was gonna say I have nothing yet for September, but it's the first. But I filmed my in and out like a week ago, and I haven't yet to bring anything in.
That's good.
Made me very creative. I wanted the books on my TBR to fit with the prompts. There you go. That's okay. The only card I never got to do a prompt for was a 5. I didn't draw a 3, but did end up with those prompts from an ace draw.
Oh, nice.
That makes sense. 85%. Cool. That's definitely. Yeah, the poll picks on Patreon were really fun. I would like to, or not Patreon, on Discord.
Yeah.
I would check them frequently because I wanted to vote.
Yeah, me too. I just yep.
And like Bekah, every time you posted one, I was like, oh, gotta go troll Bekah's read. That was kind of fun. Read 9 books this month. Awesome. That is awesome. The 5 was difficult. My interest in the lie, but it was refreshing to sometimes read out of your comfort zone. Yeah. And like, especially right now, I'm really motivated to read off my shelves. So,
you're picking some unheard of books. Some more backlist books.
I read 15 books for a total of 65 points. 2 aces, 1 2, 3 4s. Gosh, those 4s. 2 7s, 1 8, 2 10s, 1 jack, 1 queen, and 2 kings. Nice. I have my own game too, and love to play it every month. Just to give me some idea or guidance. Yeah,
exactly.
The 1-star quotes in the polls were so funny. Yeah, some of the polls were really creative.
Yeah.
The polls were their favorite, even if it was only 3 points. I did polls for some of the other prompts too. Yeah, that I really loved seeing the little community on Discord and seeing, you can do a poll anytime you want to. You don't have to pick a 7. Librarian pick was harder than I anticipated. Although now, Bekah, you just get to pick whatever you want.
Because I'm a librarian.
Yep. Yeah, getting slumpy. Gosh darn it.
Me too, Kim.
Samesies.
Toward the end.
I feel like I need the past, really reading that huge chunker that I did not like. And like the last couple I didn't really like. And so.
Makes it hard.
Yeah, it makes it hard. Never pulled all those.
Whoa.
Yeah. 12 books, 46 points. Didn't get far enough and 2 others to count them. So that's what I'm reading this weekend. Perfect.
There you go.
I'm so excited. We have another day of weekend. Yeah. Laura, you got slumpy too. 6 books is still great though. 6 books is awesome.
So I want to say everybody's favorite prompt was the poll prompt, but were there any other favorite prompts out there? What did you live to read? Or what did you hope for when you drew?
Yeah.
What card?
Only read 19 books. Goodness gracious.
That's not an only. Chloe and I were talking earlier, I always loved on the cover, in the title. Those were fun. And because I'm just so motivated to get through series lately, I loved when I got an 8 too.
Yes. Except towards the end, now I've been wanting to save them for series September. So
yeah.
Doing 8. Oh, cool. Molly's loving her last book, so she's ending on a high.
Yay.
Pulled 10, but never ace, 3, 5, or jack. I work in a library. My coworkers like me pulling them for a librarian pick. That's fun.
Perfect.
I really wanted a 7, the cover one, or the random one, but didn't really get them.
Oh.
Did you guys think the random one was hard? Because I was thinking, like, if you don't have your entire TBR cataloged somewhere, that makes it nearly impossible.
Yeah. I never got a 6, so I never got to do it.
Oh, really? I did, I think. Yeah, I did.
You randomized.
Yeah. What book, Molly? Yep.
People
want to know. We all need to know.
What book?
Randomizing was glad she only got it once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really liked the librarian pick. Was fun to go. Yeah. Read 26. It was fun to work through a bunch on the shelf. Yeah. Never drew a card for random. Darn.
Yeah, me too.
I hated the random one. Each book ended up being the chunkers.
Of course.
Yeah. Were you on the black team, Janella? I feel like for a mood reader, the randomized would be like really bad. The series prompt was my least favorite next to randomized. Had a hard time with those.
Okay. Yeah, some people aren't series readers.
Yeah. I just wrote a list of the books on my main TBR, so not everyone that I own that counts. Yeah, black team. So mood reading and randomizing don't go well. Don't go well together. Yeah, I really liked in the title or on the cover. Goodreads was easy because I read middle grade. And so like a lot of those have less than 1,000.
No ratings. Yeah.
But otherwise that was kind of tough. And a couple people kind of asked us about like, what about books that are between 3.5 and 4? Can you just not use those for Goodreads? And those are things we'll definitely think about next time. And like owned TBR, if it's between 6 months and a year.
What do you do then? You just don't get to read those.
Yeah, right. Series was hard for me, which I drew twice in a row. Darn it. The Year of Second Chances by Laura Avery on my Kindle. Cool.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to write that on my handy dandy list here. The year. Okay. Several series prompts, and I need the motivation because I'm working on a lot of series. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Making a TBR and randomizing don't go well together either. That's true. But you could randomize just your smaller TBR. I had an idea for the Joker card next year. If you can pick your card. Or another option is if you draw it, you can take one card out of the deck. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, we were trying hard to figure out if we should include the Joker or not.
Yeah.
One reason why we didn't is because the online random card generator didn't have a Joker.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make it accessible to everybody, but I would like to add a Joker next year.
And our graphic, we had a hard time fitting in another one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be really fun. You can take one certain card out of the deck. I like that idea. Goodreads was easy for a non-native English speaker. Yep. Most of the Dutch books have less than even 100. Wow.
Yeah.
I like the Queen because it was nice to have the occasional prompt that was basically a gimme. Yep. Sure. Yeah. Refreshing for sure. Less than 1,000 was hard to find one I didn't have to pay for. Yes.
Yeah, that was, I don't know if we thought that one through.
Well, and you don't always have to get 5 points, but it's hard.
Yeah,
like, and like the long book, like 600 pages. Maybe we needed to chunk that by like 400, 425, or 450 or something smaller.
No, that's too easy.
I know. I really don't like. I feel like long books just make me slumpy.
Yeah.
So the one with 600 plus book was the hardest because I didn't have any book that long. I had the one and it was a bind up, but I got a couple of 1 points on those for over 400 pages.
I cheated that one a little bit because I chose Gemini, which has more than 600 pages, but it's also like not every page has a lot of text.
That one was hard for Ainsley because the long book.
Oh, the 600.
I mean, middle grades don't
Gemini
that long. So she read 4 Babysitters Club books, and I said that could count
for sure.
Usually a fan of long series, but it was nice to finish a couple duologies. Yes. Need a library book option. Okay. That's a good idea. Like one that you have to get it where you got it.
We could do acquired from or something. Yeah. Get your own TBR library or like a
streaming service. Yeah, digital streaming service. That's like you know what I'm saying.
Or what is it called? Kindle Unlimited or Libro FM or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Where we need to put ideas somewhere.
I'm writing them on this piece of paper.
Okay, there you go.
Acquired.
I'm putting notes in our doc.
Cool. Yeah, we are really excited to tweak things how you like them. Okay. Library owned or digital subscription or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I have a pile of possibilities of about 35 or so books, and I randomized just that list. Okay.
Yeah. If you make it a smaller randomized list, it was easier.
Yeah. Yeah. And like for my daughter, I did just like our library books. I don't think there were any prompts that I didn't like since we did have 3 options for every card. Yeah. Made it so it wasn't too hard to find a book, just sometimes harder to get the 5 points for sure.
Which is the whole goal. It's harder to get those 5 points. But.
Oh, NetGalley. She's a thinker.
Oh, there you go.
Less than 1,000 because it's not out yet.
Not out yet. I did that with an indie published book.
Okay. I found the Queen quite hard. I don't have a ton of physical books and don't want to do a ton of rereads. Yep. I found a spin wheel that already had the cards on it and spun that. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's a way to do it.
Yeah. NetGalley. That's smart. No, that's cheating. Keep the long book long. Yeah. Of shortening it. Oh.
I agree with you, Donnie.
Then I definitely vote Jokers. Take out those cards. I was happy to have a manga series going where every book apart from the first had less than 1,000 ratings.
There you go.
So I loved when I got this. Yeah, that is a good strategy. I appreciate the links of the 4. I have so many long books on my TBR. That's true. If like I have a lot of 400 plus that I never pick up. Bought for yourself, gifted, or library borrow.
Gifted is another option.
Okay. Except nobody ever buys me books.
I know. I wish more people would buy me books. People have told me they're scared to buy me books because I have so many. And I'm like, well, I'll send you my Amazon wish list then.
I have to update my Amazon
that
list.
feels like so rude to do that. But I send it to my mom sometimes.
There you go. What about a book subscription one? I have so many I don't read fast enough. Yep. Yeah, I think acquired from like a subscription would be good. And we were talking about being able to double up with other readathons for catch-up-a-thon. That would be a good one. 9 books, 33 points. I finished a 10th last night, but forgot to log it. Oh, darn it. I have over 3,800 books under 1,000 ratings. So that was easy. Nice. Oh, that's fun. We did this year Yola Bocas Flowed. And that is let's see. What country? Is that Swedish? Maybe. It's like a Christmas Eve book exchange type thing. But we didn't do it on Christmas Eve. We did it like a week before Christmas. Yes, husbands, take note. We don't want flowers. We want books.
Exactly.
My husband actually got me book of the month for my birthday one year. And then I was like, well, just so you know, this book or this gift keeps on giving. Because we just roll it over. You could do book from a subscription box, book from a subscription service. Yep. Icelandic. Yellow Books photos Icelandic. Thank you for this readathon. It was so much more fun. I agree. My best book was my second to last one, All in Her Head by Elizabeth Coleman. In total, 44 books and 62 points. Which team were you on, Angie? Yeah. Joining a bit late, but happy to catch. Yes.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you haven't missed.
Yeah. We're going to be here a while. Pick my books for Christmas. I like that. Let's see. Was there a book you guys would not have picked up if it wasn't for the readathon? I'm curious.
Yeah, I remember somebody said that. There were ones on your shelf left.
We did it on Christmas Eve, but the Hubs got me the third book in a series. Oops. I guess that just means you need to buy the first two. Jeez, you guys are awesome. I got you by one book.
That's amazing.
Well, should we share stats of the group as a total?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, so as a whole, we read 2,622 books. That is 893,000 pages.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's crazy. That's almost 82 books a day. That's crazy. You guys rocked it. Rocked it.
Too bad we didn't make a million pages. Wouldn't that have been amazing?
Yes, maybe next year.
Nuts. Next year, that should be our
goal.
Our whole group goal. A million pages.
A million pages. I read 15 books, 75 points. Nice. Orange is the New Black. I've owned it for years. Have you watched the show?
I have that one on my shelves, MB. I need to read it.
Yeah. We eloped in the romance section of a used bookstore. So we buy each other, but oh my gosh, how sweet.
I love that.
That's so cool. Yep. Next time we hit a million pages.
You got it.
Yes. We're doing it. Black team. Okay. So Ainsley did not win the readathon.
It was Angie. Don't tell Ainsley.
Yeah. No, I know, right?
She'll be broken.
She's like right upstairs now, like resting, and she's probably got her ear out right now. Yeah. Still crazy. 82 books a day, 893,000 pages.
Total points. Can we share that?
Yeah.
Total points read for was 9,842.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah. Lightfall wasn't on my TBR, but I really enjoyed it.
It's such a cute one. Ainsley could read that one.
Lightfall?
Yeah. It's a really cute graphic novel series.
I've never heard of it. I'm going to look it up.
Do it. It's really beautiful artwork. It's maybe a little bit higher level. It deals with anxiety a little bit, so I don't know if that's good for her or not, but you could give it a read beforehand. And
yeah, the girl in the
Baldarian.
Baldarian. Okay,
that's the first one. Yep, but there's 3 in the series now.
Okay, gonna keep that one up. Let's see. Haven't watched the series. Didn't have Netflix when it first came out. Me either.
I watched it.
You did? Did you like it?
I did.
Need to keep those long books in. Yeah.
For the pages. To get the million pages.
That's right. Yeah, I read some nonfiction I never would have picked up, but I really enjoyed it. Okay. Heartstopper and People We Meet on Vacation were the ones I picked because of this readathon and have been on my shelf for a hot minute. Okay. Heartstopper I loved. People We Meet I did not. Okay. How many people in total participated?
479.
Almost 500. Next year, our goal is 500 people, 1 million pages, and that's it. That's awesome. Or 10,000 total points. We were close to all those things.
Yeah, we were very close to all those.
Not sure when I would have gotten around to Castle of Dusk and Shadows without the readathon, but I really enjoyed it.
Good.
Kindle book you got for free. Cool. Nice. 9 books for 31 points. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we shout out to my husband. He's our tech guru, and thanks to him, we have more stats than we'll ever
give Jeremy some huge love. He's the best.
He's our
buy him a coffee or something.
That's right.
Coffee doesn't do it justice.
Although he is going to pick up my photo order from Walgreens, and there's a Scooters right next door, and I think Scooters is having $1 coffee today.
Oh, so he might stop.
Oh, he might.
Well, then I'll send him $1.
There we go. Here you go. Thanks. Do something fancy. Oh, can you double check the Walgreens order? He said. Okay. I keep scrapbooks of like just the kids. I take their pictures every month still, even though they're 6, 4, and 2. And I'm really bad at like keeping it up. And so I just ordered like 120 pictures. But let's see. Anyway, okay. Mom had knee replacement surgery and wasn't able to read. That, yeah, while helping out, that is hard. The Blue Castle has been on my TBR for almost a decade. That feels good to clear it off. Books I wouldn't have read without the Readathon were Strange Worlds Travel Agency 1 and 2, like them very much, and a German one, owned for around 10 years.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. If you have average stats, yes. Whoops. Are y'all going to publish all the stats somewhere later today? I don't know.
We didn't talk about that.
We didn't talk about it. If we do, it'll be on the Discord. So if you're on there, do that. Thank you. That daily vlogging was so fun.
It was.
It was so fun. And like today, we've been doing stuff, and I was like, oh, I guess I know.
I said to Billy, I was like, I should be vlogging this. Oh wait, no.
I know. I was like, well, okay. It's
just a relief, a little bit of a relief.
Yes, because I normally like don't have my phone for the majority of the day, and so like having to keep track of it was surprisingly challenging.
Yeah.
Well, should we do a little sprinting and then we'll tell who the winners are?
Yeah.
I want to know. You guys submit your guesses for what team won. I would love to know. Okay.
What are you going to read?
What am I? I don't know. So I'm listening to a really goofy women's fiction chicklet book. Let's see. I don't have it down here, but I'll pull up the cover. A Total Waste of Makeup by Kim Gruenfelder. This is one that I just hauled recently. So okay. I'm listening to that, and I think I'm going to physically read Mason-Dixon Pet Disasters because Ainsley has been really wanting this, and it never ever won on Patreon. So I'm going to do that. What about you?
I think I'm going to read Every Heart a Doorway physically as much as I can.
Yeah, I am debating. I need to. I'm in the middle of organizing baby clothes.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm debating, do I take my camera up there and do that? Or do I just hang out and read? I think I'm going to hang out and read this session. And then maybe switch it up next time. So, okay.
You know, we never asked.
What?
Did we ask people's favorite books of the month?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that real quick. I want to know, what were your favorite books that you read this month? Mine, I had that whole list. And yours was?
Mine was Flawless or After I Do.
Yeah. Okay.
But what was everybody else's favorite book of the month? Maybe some people shared it, but we weren't paying attention. And we need to pay attention.
Not necessarily ones that you're surprised you got to, but just your very, very favorite.
Favorite one of the month.
Okay. Home for the Wild Built. Becky, you've already read that one, right? I read
that one. Mm-hmm.
The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes.
Have you read the Inheritance Game series?
I
haven't either.
Okay, so because that one's later in the series, right?
Yeah. So we could say pick the first. This is kind of a poll for you people, just so you know, for something.
I'm getting more paper. Sorry. Okay. Grandest game.
Can I click them? No, I can't click them.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I was just going to
Frozen River. I really want to read, but you already have. The Wonder State. Oh, it's a super atmospheric mystery with magic. Okay.
Oh, you were telling me about that one, Jane.
Let's see. Beach read. The Matthew Perry book, even though it was heavy and heartbreaking, Just for the Summer, is so good.
I love that one.
On the Cliffs of Foxglove Manor. Or The Historian. I should probably. Did I just say Foxglove?
You kind of did.
I think I did.
That's good.
It's a long night. Okay. I should probably be typing these because it's probably quicker. The Mummy Case.
You could read one. I can read them. Here.
Okay. Volume 10 of Cherry Magic. The queer manga. There was a very cute wedding. Cute. Apprentice or to the Villain or Brissinger. Brissinger,
I think.
Okay. Real Americans by Rachel Kwong. Flawless. Enticing Her Love by Melissa Foster and Delicate Escape by Catherine Cowles. So we got a romance reader in the house.
That's right.
Savage Night. There we go. By Jim Thompson. The Seven Moons of Mailing Almeida.
Isn't it Molly Almeida?
Molly? Okay, I've never heard of that. The Intern by Michelle Campbell. She writes good. Like,
is it a thriller?
Yeah. Inkblood Sisters Scribe was great. Not sure it was my favorite, but it just jumped out. Yep. That's like, I kind of think about going back to change my ratings on things that like still stick with me. Okay. The Trouble with Mrs. Montgomery Huts. The Lion Women of Tehran and the God of the Woods.
I just got The Lion Women of Tehran in my book of the month.
Empire of Gold. Book 3 in the Davabad?
Davabad.
Davabad. I don't know that. All the Colors of the Dark by Chris Whitaker and Coltish by Amanda Montell. Coltish I've been interested in.
Oh, I haven't even heard that one.
Looking forward to Lion Women. Hoping to get it soonish. Frozen River.
That one with Kim, if Kim's still here.
Forgot I was supposed to read Buddy Read.
Oh, that was you? I thought it was Kim.
Whoops.
Maybe it was you. Sorry, Andy. That's okay. I'll read it by myself.
So many good ones. Remarkably Bright Creatures is good. Funny Stories. Killers of a Certain Age.
Have you read Remarkably Bright Creatures?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one. What is this one? Shuggy Bane?
Is that a book? Shuggy Bane?
Seven Moons was really good.
Molly Almeida.
Okay, right. Yeah, should be Molly Almeida. Just Guess. That's cute. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cute. We are supposed to buddy read, Becca.
I must have said I was buddy reading it with lots of people. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess.
Cowboy Blues by Stephen Lewis. Both of you.
Oh.
Those are some good ones. You got a lot of good favorites. Let's see. Okay. Any more favorites? Remarkably Bright Creatures of the last few years. Yeah, it was cute. So fun. Gotta go. Okay.
Okay.
Well, have a good sleep. Shuggy Bane is a book by Douglas Stewart. Okay. Any more favorites before we sprint? Any more favorites? I also like Saturday Night Lakeside Supper Club. I really want to read that. What did you rate that, Becca?
I gave it a 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Bel Canto read for the same reason, but didn't like it quite as much. Okay.
Didn't like Bel Canto either, Angie. It's
okay. Is that your only one by her that you've read?
No, I've read Tom Lake. I've read The Dutch House. So I went into it with wrong expectations.
Yeah,
I know what Ann Patchett writes, and I thought it would be more thriller-ish.
Loved Young Mungo.
Is that by the same author?
Yeah, are these manga?
No, they're not.
No. Okay.
They're like, don't want to say highbrow literary fiction, but kind of.
So
like Jack in the Books, highbrow
okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Or Jack, what's his name? Jack Edwards. I feel like he reads these
That
books.
that makes sense. That's why I haven't heard of him. I am reading cheesy romance.
Hey.
Yep. And middle grade. So
and not that I don't mean highbrow like that you should not read these. That's
yes.
good that you read these. But they're like they take some
brain power for sure.
Yeah, some brain power. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I am going to start a 30-minute sprint. Let's see. Okay. Whoops. I don't know why this is always hard for me to do. Share screen. There we go.
Same Carpe Demon. I do not. I think I actually stopped getting his videos in my subscription feed because I'm not. I just don't read the same things as him, and I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can't do cheesy romance. Me either, really, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. I'm going to start this, and we'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Clearly, I did not read it all. Let me stop sharing my screen. There we go. Didn't read it all. I decided to edit and work on a couple other things. So did not. Well, I listened to a little bit of my audiobook while I was downloading pictures and stuff for one of my videos this week. But how did yours go, Becca?
I read 20 pages.
That's great.
Yeah, pretty good.
Did you read? Did you do something else? What did you guys do? Becca, they could see you enjoying Shuggy Bane. Complicated family dynamics and all hard hitting. Didn't find the language hard to read. Maybe give it a shot.
I will put it on my Goodreads, Nana.
Yeah, right. I've got a lot on there that I need to do. I tried to move to my couch to be more comfortable, but it's not. 20 pages of the Hurricane Wars and made chocolate chip cookies. How do you just make a few? Like, do you batch freeze dough? Updated reading journal. Good.
Good for you, MB. I'm so behind on my reading journal.
Worked on my monthly wrap up in my reading journal. Made some chai. Jane, have you ever made Taylor Swift's chai cookies? I was just looking up that recipe today. 42 on page 42 of Only I Had Told Her by Lauren Nowlin. Listened to the Briar Club. Only started it today and crocheted 4 rows on the sleeve of a sweater. I'm so ready for fall.
We have time for Briar Club, Nana. It's okay. I'm not done with it either. Are you going to read it, Chloe, or not?
Maybe. Maybe.
It's on
September. I'm not committing to anything.
Okay.
I'm winging every single thing. I haven't, but it sounds good. Yes, look up the recipe. Chai sounds amazing. Read about 20 pages of the dry.
Oh, yeah.
I want to read that.
Isn't it
folded my washing. Good job.
Is it Sally Hepworth?
No, it's Jane Harper, I think.
Oh, Jane Harper, right? Yep.
Made dough last month and froze most of it. Just made the last few. So yeah, definitely.
That's so smart. We buy when there are like fundraisers in our town for cookie dough. I normally buy those and just make a few at a time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I make the dough, I'm making it all.
Well, or if we have dough, like one of us will get into the dough and be especially because I'm lactose intolerant. So a lot of the ones we buy are like egg free too. So
you can eat them.
It's safe. Yeah. Okay.
That's an undertaking. So that's a huge book. Mary, you're always reading the huge books.
Yep.
I feel like you were reading something else.
How did Mama Becca Books and Bujo do?
What?
How did your mom do in the readathon?
Whoa! I don't know. I'm going to text her.
Yeah.
I'm going to text her.
I started Lotus by Jennifer Hartman and read 17 pages. Nice. I'm working on my September opening spread for my reading journal. Love it. Yes, that is a commitment. Oh, I need to work on a baby blanket. I'm crocheting for a coworker. How sweet. I'm feeling all the nesting instincts right now. They're strong. Made it to September. Time to get prepped. We're having a little baby shower in 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what? I just don't want to get baby stuff out that early. And Jeremy's like, Chloe, that's like 3 weeks or like 3 weeks before the kid could be here. So it's actually not that early.
Right.
Game of Tomes. That does not sound like something I'd be interested in, but also I am interested.
Must be a readathon for big books.
Yeah, Jane Harper. I've heard she does atmosphere like better than anybody.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually read
Game of Tomes. My friend just had a baby girl on Friday. Okay, Amanda, what did they name this baby girl? I need all the baby girl names still.
Do you still like Mabel?
I do still love Mabel. I do love Mabel. And in fact, we had a little birthday party for my daughter, for my 2-year-old now. And me and my grandma and mother-in-law just kind of like had the opportunity to sneak away when we were talking about names. And Mabel is my grandma's grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, perfect.
Family name.
Lily. Lily. Okay. My sister has a dog named Lily. But otherwise, I love it. I actually have a friend who just had a Lily. I can't tell if my girls are laughing or crying. I think laughing.
It's laughter.
Yeah, we're going to hope.
Oh, my mom's at the fair. She's not going to respond.
Oh, how long is this fair?
12 days of fun.
12 days.
It starts 12 days before Labor Day and it ends on Labor Day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Started the year out strong, but I just don't have the stamina to commit to those big books. Yes, I can do one or so, and then I need a break. Maple and Ivy. That's too cute. Cute.
Yeah, I've had people ask if it's Mabel or Maple, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's Maple.
Yeah. We have a friend who has Maybelline and calls her Mabel.
Oh.
I'm like, well, maybe she's born with it.
Maybe she's Maybelline. Mabel's daycare provider's husband, he's retired, and so he stays at home with them, and he calls her Maybelline.
Really?
As a nickname, even though it's longer than her.
Yeah, right.
Like, hey, Maybelline.
So I listened to about 2 chapters of If I'm Found. It's the second in the series. I need to read the rest of that series. But I probably now need to reread the first. It's by Terry Blackstock. It is a Christian fiction thriller series about a girl who gets framed for like her best friend's death. Kind of. Not really framed, but kind of. An Andrea and a Lila. Cute. Iris, yes. Well, and I have, my girls are A, and E, and so people have been suggesting like a lot of I and O names to stick with the vowels. Because I've said I don't want to do another A or E just for like initial sake, but I's and O's are
Are you convinced that it's a girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just am. Although this baby is very large. It's in the 90-something percentile. And none of my girls were that way. So maybe it's a boy. Part of me is just like scared for a boy to be in my house. Like, bless his little heart.
It would be very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but can you imagine his big sisters would love him?
He would be a strong man. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It would be unique.
I like a man with lots of sisters. I feel like
I had a friend growing up who he had 5 older sisters, and there were 6 of them, and he was the youngest, and he was the only boy, and he was like the sweetest kid ever. Indigo, cute.
Indy, I think that's so cute.
Indy, that is cute. I even think I think Isla is cute, but do people know how to say it? I don't know.
It depends on how you spell it.
Well, like Isla.
I know. That's how I would spell it. But there's a girl in Theo's class who's Isla, Ilyah.
Ilyah. Okay.
Isla.
Okay. My girls' names are Raven, Nicole, and is it Elia? Faye? My grandma's middle name was Faye, and I think that's so cute. I love old baby names.
Yeah, I like 1-syllable middle names.
Oh, yeah. Mine, I have 2 1-syllables.
Oh.
But Annie's is Elizabeth, which is mine. Definitely not. Eliana and Malika. Oliver for boy, Olivia for girl.
There you go. Hello.
For my friend's first baby, she was so convinced it was a boy and took some time to wrap her head around having a girl once she arrived. Yeah, she wasn't disappointed, but just kept reminding herself. Yeah. That's why I was convinced my first was a boy. And then she came out and I was like, oh, okay. This is what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Isla is a really popular name right now.
Trying to think. So you don't want another A or E?
Ideally, no. Okay. Just because like I don't like for my big 2, I have to put their middle initial on stuff like because they both have A's, so I can't just put like A and E. Yeah. So ideally no A or E. And
I'll name Chloe's baby.
Yes, name my baby. So my great grandma, her name was Loma Faye. Loma. I'm like
Loma.
Okay, maybe we'll let that one go.
Guess Willie's great grandmother.
Willie's?
Mm-hmm. And he actually likes this name.
What?
He actually likes this name.
Okay, what is it?
Gazella.
Gazella. Okay. Okay. We
So,
have
you could go for Gazella.
Gazella. Call her Gizzy.
Or like Ella or Zella
Ella.
is cute. But
Yeah. Well, and that's what, like, when we had Etta, I liked Ella, but there's so many Ellas. Like, there's a lot of Ellas. And Emma, I liked, but there's a lot of Emmas. And so I was like, well, what other consonant can we
I
put in there?
love Etta. I think that's such cute.
She says, no, my name Etta Ruth.
Oh.
I was like, okay. Isabel or Isabella? Yes, I have. We've had a boy name since our first kid. So we're good on boy names, but no, nothing for a girl. We were very sure we were having an Evie. He turned out to be a Gideon, but we were both just very sure he was a girl. Yeah, I've been wrong every time, so this is probably a boy. My daughter's middle name is one syllable, Jade. I like that. Her name is Adeline Jade. Adeline we got from a Cardinal player who named his baby that, and Jade, the way we spell it, was Bachelorette. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Funny.
Only thing to remember is that kids are brutal. Yes. Picked on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kids are awful.
That's why I feel like Gazella would be made fun of because it's called a gazelle.
Yeah, right. Simona or Male.
Mael. I feel like you'd say Mael.
Male. My grandmother's name is
Ilona.
Alona. My sister's name is Alana, which is a very interesting name.
Alana? I've heard Alana.
Really? And it's spelled differently. It's Alanna. And yeah. Ella, Bridget, and Felicity. Love it.
Oh, those are
3 girls. I thought all 3 of mine were girls. Only the middle one was. Yeah. Much for Mother's Instinct. I got nothing.
You should know. Mother should know.
Right. Well, this has been the one that I'm the sickest. And had the most like symptoms, I guess. And so that's stereotypical girl, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wonder how popular that name will be after the Olympic rugby players rise to fame. Oh. But she's a good one to name kids after. I like her. Alona.
Okay.
Should we announce the winner of the Readathon? I'm so excited. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Team Red! You won. So yay. Dang, Red Team, you got, well, everybody like did so good. But Red Team really, so Black Team was ahead for the majority of the beginning of the month, and then
the whole time
Red Team stepped up. This comment made me laugh. Yes, I was very glad my sister had a baby boy because her pregnancy hormones had her liking some girl names that would have made childhood rough.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Pre-ultrasound. Supposed to be Albert William after my grandfather's. Yep, Red Team. Whoop, whoop. Red Team. Woot, woot. So.
But it was like really close.
It was
only like a 1.5.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, everybody did so good. Red Team. Yes. I'm so sick with my daughter. Puked the whole 9 months and had the worst heartburn. Oh, all of my kids have had hair at birth, and this one already, you can see it. And so maybe that's why the heartburn's bad. But yes, Red Team. Whoop, whoop.
Go Red Team.
Exciting. So you guys, Bekah and I have been talking about how to choose what books you guys can make us read. And so what we're going to do is ask here and in the Discord for suggestions from the Red Team. So if you are on the Red Team, give us suggestions. That could be books you read this month, all-time favorite books, any of that kind of thing. And we will take the list and make like maybe a top 3 or 5, and we'll vote on them. And then you guys, Red Team will have some time to vote in the Discord, and then we will both vlog it individually in September.
That's right. You could pick books that we would enjoy. That would be nice.
But also, I think it would like finding books. If you know Becca and I's taste,
Mhm.
finding books that
both
you think
of
we would both like would be a challenge. So, whatever you guys love that you think there's a chance we might like.
Yes.
Yep,
We'll
we'll
both
read the same
read.
book and we'll vlog it. So
We've
if
thought
one of
about
us
like talking about it too in our videos, talking
Yeah.
together, like
Yeah.
doing a Zoom or something.
yeah, we will try to do it at the same time. We will do it at the same time.
Mhm.
Peace like a river. Okay.
Have you read it?
Oh, you
That's
have?
our other thing. We both need to have not read it.
Yes.
Which go ahead and tell us titles. We'll weed out the ones we've read.
Yeah. No parameters, Jane. Whatever you want.
Yep. Give us
Anything
ones.
like ideally things you think we would somewhat like. And then like I said, we will make a master list and then we'll go through it, and anything that one of us has read we'll cross off. And we will try to make a top 3 or 5, and then you can vote. It'll be really interesting because I personally can't figure out Becca and I's taste, like, and how they align and how they don't.
Align. Yeah.
Because we do not agree on Emily Henry books. We're the opposite taste on Emily Henry books.
Yep.
We both loved After I Do.
What about because you loved Just for the Summer, right?
Love Just for the Summer.
You read Part of Your World?
Yes, I didn't like that one as much, but I liked Part of Your World was my least favorite. And then probably the second one was probably my favorite.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so the second one was my least favorite of the
Oh,
trilogy.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so we're exact opposite.
That's like like Emily Henry. I like all of her books, but People We Meet on Vacation was definitely my favorite, and the rest are not as good.
So interesting.
Like, well, what'd you think?
What did I think of it?
Yeah,
it was a very interesting book. I feel like I need to reread it to appreciate it for what it was, because I felt like the last 10% I loved, and so then I would, if I went back and read it, I would love the whole thing, but I only gave it 3 stars.
Okay. Take My Hand. I read that and really liked it.
I had already read it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To Be Taught.
You should be making a list.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, you have it already? Okay.
No, I'm just on our document. To Be Taught If Fortunate. Geez, I cannot type Fortunate by Becky Chambers.
Here, you go through the comments and all.
Okay, yep, that's perfect. Long Way to a Small Angry Planet.
I already have that on my TBR.
Okay. The Library of Lonely Hearts. That sounds like something I would like.
That sounds so cute.
The Inheritance Games. Yes, we talked about that.
We talked about that one that we both had not
We both are interested in that one. Read it this month and really enjoyed it. Nope, that's wrong.
Is it Library of Lost Hearts?
Lonely Lost. The
Library
of Borrowed Hearts. Okay.
Got it.
I might have read that. Have I?
Oh, really?
By Lucy Gilmore. Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Do you want me to keep them on here or get rid of them?
If we've read them, we can get rid of them.
Okay.
Yes, you do, Megan. The Lonely Hearts Book Club. Okay.
Are you getting those two confused?
Uh-huh.
MB, because they sound so similar.
Uh-huh. And they're, yeah. Lonely Hearts. And they're both by the same author and have a very similar cover.
What? They're both by the same author?
Yeah, and they have like very similar books, rainbowy book stack.
Why would they do that?
Right?
Oh, I see. Funny. The Lonely Hearts Book Club and the Library of Borrowed Hearts. Have you read? You've read the Borrowed Hearts?
I've read the book club one. Or not the book club one. The
Borrowed Hearts one.
Borrowed Hearts.
Okay.
Miracle Creek. I think I DNF'd that one. Did I?
Let
me see. Maybe not.
Has it?
No, I would read Miracle Creek. I have not read it.
Me too.
What one am I thinking of that I DNF'd that was?
Was it also by her? She has another one.
I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. All Roads Lead Here. I've read that.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I have read that.
I've never tried anything by Mariana Zapata.
I like her.
Do you?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
chunky, but they're a good slow burn.
Okay. I do like slow burn.
Yeah. They're mostly all on Kindle Unlimited too.
Okay.
The Unmaking of June Farrow.
I've read it.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I need to make a list just for
you. Yeah, we should keep all of them.
Keep them all. And Ballad of, I don't know how to say that. More out of the box things I've read this summer. Historical fiction, but 16th century pirates in the Caribbean.
Ew.
Okay.
Jacquot.
No, it's not Happiness Falls. I don't think it was an Angie Kim. I don't know why I'm thinking. It's about the son whose mom was like a rebel against Americanization of Chinese.
Oh, you're thinking of, it's right there. Our Missing Hearts.
Yes. Celestine. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I knew where it was on my shelves. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Yeah, Angie Kim, I have read. Goodness, why am I blanking? Maybe I haven't read any of Angie Kim's books.
The only ones I know are Happiness Falls and Miracle Creek, but
I think she has like a short story or something else too, but I haven't read it. The One by John Mars, I loved that. I really like The One. Pride by Evie Zaboy.
Ooh.
You got that, Becca?
I have not. Have you?
I haven't read that one, nope.
I think I would like that one.
You guys are doing great.
Yeah, you are. This is a list that I'm actually okay with.
Yeah, because we went
we were going through all sorts of options.
We went through a lot of different options, and we were both like, well, I'm not super excited about any of that. And these we all are liking. The American Daughters by Maurice Carlos Ruffin.
French.
Yeah, I think Angie Kim, the one I'm thinking of is like short stories, and I don't know if she wrote them all or what, but genderqueer graphic novel. Okay.
Got it. A graphic novel would be easy to read.
Yeah, right. That would probably be a really boring blog, but
yeah. I made it.
Hey, it's 30 minutes later. Just read this book. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. I have read that one.
I think I read that one.
You guys are crushing it though on good suggestions.
Yeah, I'm working on a message to the red team.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. If you're not on Discord, you can also send us a message or whatever, but we will probably give a couple days for recommendations and then a couple days for the poll selection. So then that way Becca and I have time to get copies of the book.
Get the book.
And then vlog it and read it. Tin Man by Sarah Winman.
Oh, you want me to read this one? She has given that to me as a Patreon choice.
Okay.
My Diamonds and Hearts tier get to put it
Yeah.
Stepsister.
Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. The Wife by Alfair Burke. Twisty suspense about an accused husband. I could do that. Mary, is this a massive book?
Is it for your Game of Tomes?
Yeah, right. So I had somebody new do my Vlogmas books this year, and I'm not going to say who, but this somebody is a huge fan of tomes, and I'm like, you're killing me because I'm way behind.
I don't know how your Vlogmas works.
So I do at the beginning of the year, I have somebody pick 24 random books for me and I put them in it. Well, my mom and sister have done it before. And so they actually buy me the books and wrap them. And then I unwrap one throughout the year. And so it's like a recap of the whole year. And I keep those books separate and stuff. And so every day there's a unboxing and vlog and all that kind of stuff. This year I did it a little bit differently. And the person had picked a lot of tomes.
I see. That'll be fun.
The Lions of Little Rock.
I must have not watched you in December.
There's so much content in December. It is incredibly hard to keep up. Did you get this Lions of Little Rock, Becca?
Nope.
Yes, I've read Darling Girls.
We have not, but
it's good. Yeah, I liked it too.
Like Sally Hepworth.
The Lions of Little Rock is amazing.
2 votes for that one.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what they pick and what we think, if we agree or disagree. Goodness gracious. Our last live show was like nighttime. I was yawning the entire time. Now it's 3:45 and I'm yawning the entire time.
You have a right to be tired.
Alfair Burke writes a lot with James Patterson, but then he or she also, I think it's a she, also has a lot of really good individual books too. Oh, Janella. So her Line of Little Rock doesn't count, but that's okay. I read My Life in France by Julia Child. Oh, fun. Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Basterica.
Oh, isn't that a car? What are those called?
What?
What are they called? It's not carnivore. It's where you eat other people.
Oh, no, that's a cannibal.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that this one is
Tender is the Flesh is about a cannibal.
I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I think that like there's a disease that goes through all animals, and so you're not allowed to eat animal meat, and so then people are like, well, we still want to eat meat.
Yep.
Do it.
Interesting. Ooh. Yikes. Oy. I don't know that I have the stomach for that. Yeah, whoa, scary. Okay, any other red team recommendations? Oh, here comes my husband, and I think he might have brought me a QT drink.
Wow.
Maybe. I'm in here. My back was hurting in there. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You want the ball?
Yes, no, thank you.
Way to go, Jeremy.
Yep. Beck says hi.
Hi, Becca.
Hi.
The Silence of Bones by June Her. No, I have not. Sharon gives really good recommendations. I trust her. I trust her. Paper Targets. Art Can Be Murder by Steven Seraph. I'm gonna look that up.
Art Can Be Murder. Oh.
A wonderfully written thriller with big sky country as a setting. Interesting.
I've never read anything by Sylvain Nouvel. I don't know how you say it, but
oh, sorry, I was looking up the book. The Tesby Sullivan. Yeah,
it's just the test.
Oh, the test. Hi. Okay.
That was you first. Don't worry. It's not just you.
Beneath Devil's Bridge by Readathon White.
Okay. I read a Readathon White earlier this year and I didn't like it.
So Sharon was pleasantly surprised by The Silence of Bones. And Rewitched, that was on my anticipated reads. It looks interesting.
Oh, okay.
Super cozy. Okay. Well, we've got a pretty good list here.
Yeah, we do. We just need to get all the others. Because how many people are on this stream? Can you tell me?
38 right now.
Okay. That's pretty good. But out of there's at least triple that, quadruple that in the red team. So it'd be good to get other people's.
Can you share this list? I see increasing my TBR. Yes.
Yeah, we can share it somehow.
Right now The Whispers by Ashley Aldrain. I really like that one.
Oh, I haven't read that one, but I've read The Push and I liked it.
I liked it. I like her a lot. I think I actually like The Whispers better, maybe.
Okay.
Right now I'm working on diamond painting owl coasters. Fun.
Ooh, cute.
Perfume, the story of a murderer.
Interesting.
I have not read that. This is one I really want to read. What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. I feel like I missed out on that one.
Yeah, I haven't read it. I'm bad at reading like new released thrillers.
Yeah. Sometimes they all kind of feel the same. Like lately, I feel like they all follow similar tropes.
Yeah. In order for a thriller to be 5 stars, it's got to be thrilling.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Have you read Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris?
No.
Read it.
Okay.
That one, I mean, it depends. So that one is one that like the entire time you're reading it, you're going to be stressed out. And so if you like that feeling, then do it. If you
because
don't like
that
that
makes
feeling,
me. No, I do because then it makes me keep reading.
yeah, and I'm like invested.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I also like Whispers more than The Push. The Push I only give 3 stars, but the Whispers I give 5. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Megan, I think we line up pretty good on a lot of things. Yeah. So if you are in the Discord, then you can keep them coming. Yeah, Behind Closed Doors is really good. And Mary's read a lot of bad thrillers this year. Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's so hard to find new thrillers
Yes.
that are good.
Yep. Okay. Well, should we do one more sprint and then we will talk about, or maybe more, I don't know, but do another sprint and then we will talk about next year and we can answer some questions about next year next time we do this. What do you guys think? You good? Okay.
Sounds good.
Let me get my little sucker back up. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Okay, how was everyone's sprints? Hey, go get your stuff ready. My husband's about to take kids to school, so they're getting ready. Swim in the pool. How was sprints?
For me, it was fine. My children came and joined me for most of it.
So productive, I'm sure.
Not quite. Probably like 10 pages read. But I switched to this so I could listen and entertain.
That's okay. You're still a step ahead because I am just about done getting a video uploaded.
Oh, good work.
And that's all I did. And got snacks for everybody and getting them out the door.
That's still good things.
Okay. You want a bun? I'm not going to redo your hair right now. Never signed up. Darn it. But really enjoyed the readathon. Good. Always next year. Una Out of Order. I like that book.
I've never read it, but I want to.
Yeah, I've actually really liked everything by her. And she writes really different stuff. Like, what's the one? Let me see. Hold on. Margarita Montemore. She wrote one that The Acts of Violet that was really good about a magician. And it's really good on audio. Definitely recommend. Will you share total points and average points for each team? I'd be interested in how many people were on each team too. Maybe. I think so.
We shared
total points was 9,842.
Yep. And there were 479 players.
Yeah.
So that averages to 20.79 points per player.
I really like the commentary in it on motherhood and society's expectation and pressure on moms and what it means to be a good mom. I think she's talking about
the push and
the push, yeah. And the whispers. Both. Ashley Aldrain in general. I love her motherhood commentary.
Yeah.
Read another 28 pages of Hurricane Wars. Things are happening. Okay. Page 80. More Briar Club crochet and tea.
Where are you, Natalie? What part or what chapter are you on? This one's very, very interesting. Each chapter is from a different character.
And this is Briar Club?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So definitely probably one you want to read physically.
I'm okay with it audio. I'm just moving my bookmark along. It took me a couple tries to start it, figuring out who I was with, but then it was fine. Audio.
Okay. Didn't read anything because my daughter wanted me to do a puzzle with her. Oh, fun.
That's good.
What's your puzzle of? We are so close to done with our puzzle, and I was really hoping we'd get it done by the end of vlogging, so I could say we finished, but we didn't. Still working on my reading journal wrap up. 20 pages in. Jeremy said he didn't know there was a goal on the puzzle. He could have done that, but
of course he would.
Of course. I was talking about the whispers because you're following several different women and each one has a different parenting journey. Yeah. Ashley Aldrain is definitely one that I want to keep, like, I want to read everything she writes. The structure of the Briar Club is definitely interesting. I can't wait to chat about it later. Okay. I'm reading Briar Club on Kindle.
Yeah, it starts off with, there's a murder in the Briarwood house. And then you go back in time and learn about each character. Like there's a huge long chapter, like 50 pages each chapter about each character. I know it sounds like a lot, but yeah, it goes through really quickly. And then in between each of those shorter chapters, you go back to present day and figure more out about the murder. Okay. It's very, very interesting.
Okay.
Nora's chapter.
Listening to Trust the Emerald Sea while setting up my September reading journal spreads. A few chapters further, but no idea how many pages. Okay. I'm in Nora's chapter. Don't know the page count.
I'm trying to think if I've heard Nora's story yet. I think I have.
Gosh. I've got my computer like on my belly and the baby is kicking it.
Moving it around.
Yeah. It's like going to make you go seasick. Apparently.
Yeah, I have read Nora's chapter.
Let's see. Yeah, I have not read anything, but the audio that I'm listening to is I wish I had my physical copy somewhere so I could show you, but it's actually really like entertaining and funny. And it's from like the early 2000s, but so far has not been like problematic like most early 2000s chick lit is.
Yeah. But you're enjoying it at least.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fliss's chapter was hard. She's a mom and her husband is off in Japan.
Okay.
World War II, and yeah, her chapter was hard. It hit real being a mom. And she just wasn't loving her child, unfortunately.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
It's the first woman chapter after the teenage boy.
I remember Nora now.
Okay. I feel like my FOMO is rising.
You could read it.
I know. Yes, it's Bekah. The girls are really wanting to.
Hi, girls.
Come say hello. They're doing crazy things with sunscreen at the moment.
Ooh.
The puzzle we're doing is horses. We got it for $3 from the library book sale. Perfect.
Nice.
Ours are $1 at our library book sale, and it's just perfect because then if we lose a piece or one gets bent or something like that, no big deal.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah. And $1 is, for hours and hours of entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we had some other questions, and this is kind of like a wrap-up of this year / what do you hope for in the future? Because we do want to do this again.
Yes, definitely.
We really loved it and want to keep it going.
Yeah.
So we are wondering what kind of changes you would like to see if we did it again next year for a whole month. What would you want to stay the same? We'd take any comments, suggestions, criticisms.
Did you guys like it being a full month?
Yeah.
Did anybody burn out? Was it too long? Was it too short? Was it what do you guys think of a month? And then okay, baby. And then August worked good for us, I think, but doubling up on readathons, I feel like always happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no month I feel like we could choose that didn't have anything.
Sure. Yeah, I'm always game for more reading sprints.
More reading sprints. Okay.
That's easy for empty nester me to say. Yes to full month. I thought a month was good. I liked a whole month. I think a whole month is good. Month was good. Okay, yeah, so the reason we did that is because just so you don't have to keep track of dates, I feel like it would have been hard to remember what 2 weeks where, and it gives you a good amount of time to earn points, and it was really fun to watch the score flip around from team to team. Got sick of filling out the Google form for sure.
I just don't know how we'd keep track of points otherwise.
Yeah. But we could make it less information.
Yeah, we don't need all the information. We were trying to get it all for the stats.
We love stats, but if we just do title and author and prompt, maybe July.
We thought probably any month in the summer would be good for us.
Yeah, because now that Bekah works in a school, she has summers off, so it'll for sure be next summer. But yeah, June, July, August, all are kind of similar. Yes to a month. I'm a slow reader, so it makes me feel okay, cool. Yeah. Month long or 2 weeks. Yes, and that's the thing we were thinking about Catch-Up-a-thon. It works pretty well because you can easily work in book of the month books. This is a good idea, and something that we probably just need to be more clear about is you can kind of do it however you want to do. Leave it out or put it back in. It doesn't really matter, but I think leaving it out would be good if you use the same deck of cards.
Or if you use 13, 14 different decks of cards like me.
Right. I'm with Jane on the sprints because I'm in the same situation. Empty nest.
Yeah.
I like the month-long readathon. Definitely keep the polls. Maybe have the suits of the card affect the prompts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder how we could do that.
The reading retreat used Google Forms this time too, so that contributed to my burnout. Yeah.
Sure.
School starts in August here, so July works best and easiest. Yeah, it starts in August here too. That's true. So yeah, maybe a little earlier would be better.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't mind July. July is my birthday month, so that'd be kind of
fun. Well, in June and August, I have kids' birthdays, and so there's always a little extra crazy in my house in June and August. But so July could be better.
June is marching band season for Willie, and August is he does lessons. So July, there'd be nothing.
Maybe July.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm a teacher, so I prefer June or July because August is rough for me because we have to go back. Yeah, in the school swing of things. Megan, what do you teach? Yeah, so that's good feedback. What about, are there any, what?
Sorry, you go.
I was just going to say, what about prompts, anything you really want to see that you didn't get to see or that you really didn't like? We kind of talked about that earlier, but in case anybody's here that.
We thought, do we need to create a brand new board with all new prompts or should we keep? Yeah, we kind of talked about favorite prompts earlier, but.
And we might tweak them all just a little bit, but like I really liked things on the cover and the title just because that's a pretty simple open thing and it made me look at my shelves a little different. Yeah.
Look at Angie's. Maybe have extra points for the color of your card.
I agree that more reading sprints would be great. Maybe have extra points for the color of your card being the same as your team.
Wouldn't that be cute? Like if you drew then you just get an extra 1 point or something.
Yeah. Special ed. Okay. Usually have another readathon that would be hard to combine, but would be a challenge. Maybe a different way to randomize other than numbers. Okay.
What's the other readathon, Natalie? Because we were just trying to think of readathons that happen in July, and you thought of the books and beaches.
But that's a week-long one. So I like prompts about the cover title because I don't generally know much about the plot or content of a book. Yep. Yeah. Also, did you guys like seeing our shorts all the time? Was that overkill? For those of you who are patrons, did you like getting to vote? Okay, I'd like to mix the prompts up a bit, but I don't think it needs to be completely new. Well, good news is Bekah has a lot of prompts that she uses both for her board and just because she's creative. So yeah, we have options. I love the shorts. Okay, good. It would be. Cool
I think it's a good way for people to see what we're reading and keep them involved. I don't know about letting our patrons pick everything though. It was hard for me. Like I trust my patrons and I'm glad they picked the books they did. But I'd get in my mind like, oh, I know they're gonna pick this one. And then
I really want to read this and it fits, but short of telling my patrons like pick this or else.
Exactly. Well, I did do that once with my patrons.
I did too a couple times. Like I would really rather this one. So
it was this one. It was my book club read. I was like, it'd be really nice if you picked the Briar Club. Thanks.
It would be cool to get all or multiple points if can make a book match each option under the prompts.
So like if it had a color and a name in the title.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm trying to think of other ones. It's your favorite genre and a host's favorite genre. You could get
multiple points.
Or if you did a random color and then a random letter.
Yeah.
Jeremy, that sounds like a logistical nightmare.
I was going to say, my husband's probably over there cringing. He's not really listening, but I'm guessing he would. It's a small one called Game Night-a-thon. I don't think.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
I liked voting.
Yeah.
I loved watching you guys pick your next book. Nope.
Oh.
Oh gosh. I like, okay, but would be fine without the vote. The shorts are fun. I don't mind whether we chose your reads or not. I know that was a little difficult for Becca, but I think you could at least pick some of your own next year. Yeah. Maybe we just do patron polls for 7s or whatever.
Yeah.
I did that for one with person, but building an object on the cover.
Yeah, you had all 3 on the cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Good suggestions.
Should we ask about the week thing?
Yeah. Yeah. So we are thinking we're going to do something probably midway through the year between now and next Deck of TBRathon. And so we might do like a week-long pop-up if you guys would be interested in something like that. Maybe patrons could vote on a prompt beforehand.
They could help build the board.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I think a week could be fun. We'd maybe have to shorten some of the rules.
Yeah, it'll take some brainstorming, but we want to do something just because this was so fun and to keep the excitement going midway through.
Cool.
That'll be the middle of winter, so always looking for stuff to do in the middle of winter. Christmas break or spring break, teacher here too.
Oh yeah. What's 6 months from now? February?
Okay. Week-long or weekend-long pop-up throughout the year. Yep.
Right. Oh yeah, we'd give you plenty.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure. No longer
for the yes, that's true. Yeah, I don't know how exactly we'd make it work, but we could for sure.
Yeah, just maybe not. Well, I don't know. We'd have to do some brainstorming. We'd come up with something.
We can figure it out for sure.
But as long as we know that people are interested in that, we'd be happy to
talk about it for sure. Yeah. Maybe if it's just a week, you could each pick a couple of cards and everyone could read something that corresponds to that prompt. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we could do like a pre-picked, because did you guys, how many of you picked multiple cards at once and then picked your books? It was such a fun readathon. I love the prompts. I plan on using the cards and prompts as a fun way to pick my monthly reads. Yes.
Good.
Thank you for participating. A week would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd figure something out. You picked yours one at a time.
Picked yours one at a time. Picked 1 to 3 at a time to have both physical and ebooks. Yeah. Yeah. And I wonder, like, I tried to do that with my shorts and I just couldn't. Like, I couldn't get it all in a minute to pick 2 cards because keeping physical and digital was hard. Okay. Thanks for hopping on, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Or reading challenge weekend, and we could just use the prompts on Becca's current board at that time.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
I picked several at once. I had to pick a few to get my book club books, and then fill in the rest of the cards with other books. That makes sense. 4 or 5 at a time, 2 at a time. Usually just draw, then picked my next read the day before. Yeah. Did anybody have a hard time with 2s, like because of it being related to your last read? My very last pick was that, and it actually gave me more options because I had 2 reads going, like a physical and a digital, so I could do either.
Yeah, and you could interpret that anyway. Yeah. Really, like, was it the last book you finished? Is it the last book you'll finish before you read this one?
Right.
Yeah.
Picked more than one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the Discord will stay open. I know Becca and I have both kind of come in and out of that, but the Discord will stay open. So if you guys think of anything, we will continue to kind of brainstorm and pop in there every now and again over the next few months.
I only got 1, 2, and just based on the last book I finished. Yeah, you can do whatever you need for that, and that makes sense. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and more sprints is always better.
I know. I wish I could do more. Like, there are times where I can sit and read for like an hour, but it's like, do I get on and
right
at that point, or
well, and just making it so my kids aren't loud in the background or like they're always around. So trying to read and have it somewhat decent around me.
Right, exactly. And I don't want to stay up super late.
I pick one at a time, but I always have physical ebook and audio, so that was random. Yeah. I like the based on your last read prompt. I drew that one after the Matthew Perry book and read Take My Hand from it, but it was harder than I thought to find an author whose last name started with P. Yeah, that is interesting. It was hard. For sure.
That prompt was so hard.
Well,
I don't want to continue that one. I know it makes sense in my brain, but
a lot of people had a lot of questions about that one.
Yeah, and it didn't translate really great. Some people did it as the title of the book, which is fine. You can do it however, but it just was a very confusing prompt.
Yeah. If the Discord's staying open, I'll definitely take advantage of the poll thread when you get set. Great. Sharon's our number one cheerleader. Hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah. If you haven't yet. Yes, that way you won't miss out too on any Deck TBRathon updates. Oh, Krista, we were just talking about you and Catch-Upathon. Hey, Krista, is it always in August? Yeah, how fun.
That camp is beautiful. From the videos you've shown.
I know. Even Becca, yours are so nice being that close to the lake. I really was having some need to travel or something. Watching all your things.
Yeah, we've got water just 2 blocks away. It's really
That's so awesome. Catch-Upathon moves around whenever works for you. Okay, good. That's what we thought.
Yeah, we're trying to plan for next year.
We're trying to make our plan for when we'll do it next year, and we don't want to there's always something going on. And Catch-Upathon was a good one to overlap with, but also I wanted to dedicate more time to it.
I know. I only read 1. Oh no, I read 2. 2 book of the month books.
I am actually pretty good about reading my book of the month because when I get them, I request them on the library, like audio, and so then they come in randomly, and I usually read them pretty quick.
Yeah, I only have 7 that I haven't read, and
nice.
Like 4 of those are from before this year. I just like.
Let's talk about September picks. Did you guys pick?
Oh, yes, please. Let's talk about September.
Yeah. What is everybody picking, or are you picking? I think I am going to skip.
I haven't officially skipped because I'm too nervous.
Me too.
Because I'm nervous I'll hear from somebody that says, this is so good.
Yeah. But then worst case scenario, you wait a month to get it.
Has anybody done the audiobooks? I feel like that's a really bad deal.
That is very expensive for an audiobook, I feel like.
But this is one I really want to read on audio and can't find it anywhere else. When the Moon Hatched.
Oh.
So I'm considering just picking that. But you're right. It's too expensive. I'm not going to do it. But I still.
Yeah, I'll skip September.
Other people.
Blue Sister, and I think in Matt Haig's.
Oh, Matt Haig's was the
add-on. The add-on thing is so annoying to me because like so many times the add-ons are so good and the books are not. Like I want the add-ons and can't get them.
Right. I thought some of the add-ons were good this time, weren't they?
Yeah.
If
I was going to get one, I think it'd be Blue Sister, but I don't know that I'm going to. I want to wait.
Mellors has gotten such good. Well, I feel like Coco Mellors is a well praised. I don't know.
Yes.
Coco.
But I need more reviews before I spend however much on it.
I know. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm too scared to commit. My sister just skipped, and I was like, okay. For you. But I don't know. And I got the Matt Haig one, and I got the Laura Dave one on Libro FM.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'd need them physically.
Krista picked The Love Elixir of Augusta Stern. Okay.
That's the historical. There it is. Yeah. I was like, I don't even recognize that title.
And added God of the Woods and the Matt Haig. I want to read God of the Woods too.
I do too. I want God of the Woods.
There were so many I was excited for in September. I chose Sleep Tight and added on Someone in the Attic, and then the new Leanne Moriarty. Yeah,
That's an add-on.
I want that too.
Doesn't that one sound very much like a different book she wrote? Oh no, not a. I just added it to my box. That's not what I meant to do. Oh yeah, doesn't it just? It sounds so much like The Measure.
Yeah. I'm definitely ready to read some more series for September. I chose The Collective because I didn't want any of the picks, and added on The Night We Lost Him. Becca, I got the audiobook for When the Moon Hatched through Everand.
Oh, it's on Everand? Well, then it's free.
I picked Love Elixir.
I call Everand free, even though it's not.
Right. It pretty much is, except, that's how, like, Kindle Unlimited, I was like, oh, good. They're free. Oh, wait, I'm still paying for.
Yeah, still paying. Oh, thank you for that tip, Laura.
Sleep Tight. I've never heard of J.H. Markert or whatever.
I'm going to loosely participate in Series September because I just happened to get some series on my, and actually a lot of series of different genres. I know you don't have to actually read the genre, but
just bought The Collective.
Oh,
The Collective was interesting. Yeah, I need to make a decision because I'm afraid to commit to skipping, but
I know, me too. I'm so scared.
I don't know why.
How long do you get to pick?
Not very long. It's like a week, maybe.
Do they tell you like?
Yeah, they'll email you, I think, and be like, last chance.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure anyway.
Good.
Yeah.
I do love the cover of Augusta Stern.
I love The Collective. Yeah. It's only the first. I often wait a bit before deciding. Right. I need to see other people's opinions, and
I normally pick
my own. I normally do too. Actually, like on the first
Friday. I think they were up on Friday, and I texted Chloe. I was like, "What are you picking?"
I think I was just eager because I feel like it's such a bummer to have to skip.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like that's one of the joys of the first of the month, or around the first of the month. And then when you skip, it's like, well, there goes my sunshine.
I know, it's so fun to get a book every month.
I know. And they're such good quality and relatively, I mean, that's the most I spend on a book ever, but
it's my splurge.
Yeah, but they resell good and they're good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I saw that Pango is doing like $10 off $50.
I only got $5 off of $20.
Oh, really? So everybody got different deals?
Mm-hmm.
Well, mine's 10 off 50, and I'm like, the last thing I need is $50 more in books, but that also sounds really intriguing. Oh, I thought you got the whole month and waited until later last month. Yes, I know. But then I had 2 credits for this month, so it worked out, I guess. Yeah, I know. I thought that too a while ago, and then I tried to do that like middle of the month. And I was like, well, shoot.
I'm just looking at September picks for Aardvark to see if they're better.
Is it the same price?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But truthfully, I have so many books that I need to read.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a good thing for me to skip a month or 2.
Mm-hmm.
I just filmed my September book haul revisit yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Did it go well or not?
It went okay. Yeah.
That's good.
Pretty soon, though, I think I'm going to run out because I took a YouTube break from like at the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I'm wondering when that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to bring back my TBR jar, my Read It or Not.
Oh, good.
I want to pick my book, but I need to finish these two first.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorites.
Krista does like her shelf spotlights and stuff. And I did that for a little while because I love that idea. And I have kind of stopped, but I would like to do that again because it just reminds me of books.
Yeah, what you have on your
shelf. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I love aardvark too. I have a problem. I chose Red River Road, How to Hide in Plain Sight. It's so thirsty.
Yeah, I didn't recognize any of them. That's what I have noticed. They pick much more obscure titles, but like also a great representation of diverse authors and stories.
So Thirsty sounds interesting to me, but I'm afraid it'll be too horror for me. Red River Road is a thriller set in Australia. Yeah, I heard about that, and that sounded really good.
You know all the books that come out in the next month, Chloe.
Oh, geez. It's fun to see my shelves in a different way with those spotlights. Yeah, I have about 8 more words to highlight in the next couple months. That's why I'm thinking I might film some of those because I want to pre-film a bunch of stuff for when the baby comes. And those are really fun for me. And I don't know if anybody likes to watch them, but I like to film them.
Plus, that's something like to pre-film. It's not a bad thing because your books won't be much different.
Unless I like read them between now and then. But yeah.
You can still spotlight them because they're
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I never recognized our aardvark picks. Me either, really. Sometimes, but not always.
Yeah.
I am gonna low key try to make like everything I read series this month, just because I have a ton, and like even the book I'm reading right now is a duology, and I didn't know that, but it's a duology. So
nice.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can make it work.
I'll just have 3, I think, if I stick to my TBR. We'll see. I
might vlog my series. Well, no, I don't know. Because I love vlogging for Patreon just because it's a fun group and I like to do that. But if I do every one, then that's going to be daily vlogging again. And I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah.
Red River Road. There's so many ways to do spotlights. Books with red covers, books with no people on the cover, books with one-word titles. The options.
Literally, you can do anything.
And that's why I don't do them or recommendations very often is because I feel like I get overwhelmed and don't know which to do or what to do. Like if I can't do them all, I don't want to do any.
I gotcha.
But I want, that would be a really good thing to pre-film just in case. Because you just never know. Yesterday was, this weekend in general, we have had very minimal plans and it's been wonderful. It's been really good for getting things done. And
yeah. Do you think you'll take a little break or are you hoping that with pre-filming you won't break?
I don't know. Currently I'm doing like 3 videos a week, which is a lot. Like it's not a lot. Like it feels good right now, but I might go down to 1 or 2 or I don't know. We'll just have to see how, if baby's healthy and everybody adjusts well, then sure. But you never know. Oh, Ethiopian food just got here. Cool. Enjoy it. My husband took the kids to the pool. So now if we do another sprint, I'll probably make dinner during that sprint.
There you go. I might have to jump off. I think Willie's working on dinner, but I think he's needing some help. I hear interesting things going on upstairs.
Yeah. Ethiopian food is fun. We went, I lived in Austin, Texas for a few years, and my husband and I then, like it was before we met, and we went back and went to a restaurant that I never got to try, and it was Ethiopian, and it was like a full-on experience. It was fun.
Yeah.
Because here in Kansas, we don't have a ton of options. Well, is that upstairs?
Oh, upstairs. Oh, there it happened again. Oh dear.
Oh dear. That you hear stuff like that, and then I'm always like, is there crying? Is there crying?
I know, yeah.
If not, I think we're okay. If so, gotta go. Gotta go. Well, what about you guys? Do you want to do one more sprint? Oh, Alexa, stop the timer. Sorry if I just ignited anybody's device.
Oh no. You got
Yeah.
everybody's going probably.
Have you seen Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand? She does like your device pick my read or whatever. That's so fun.
Yep.
Our poor kids, they don't know how to do anything. Now that we have Alexa, they're like, just ask Alexa. Sorry, I might make you motion sick.
We've never had one, and I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They are lovely. But also, yeah.
We've lived without it for this long. I think we can, but
we just use it mostly for music. Like,
oh, sure.
You know, she plays our playlists and stuff. Or like, hey, what time do the Royals play tonight?
What? Tim Walsh is at the fair.
Uh-huh.
And I'm so jealous because I'm thinking my parents are going to run into him at any time.
Let's see. Amanda has to go. Jane can do one more. Yes, please. Okay. Well, I'll do one more because I have yet to actually read in any of these sprints. So maybe I'll actually do that now.
Yeah, actually read this time.
Actually, I mean, like I said, I have to make dinner, but we'll see.
You can read and listen, can't you? Or I mean,
yeah, I could put in my audiobook. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 2-year-old, my 2-year-old knows how to say Alexa, and she is, she's very verbal, so she can ask for a lot of things. I'm like, what?
Funny.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah, I'm going to hop off too when you start your sprint. So thank you everybody for being here and for participating.
Yeah, does anybody have any last minute questions about Deck of TBRathon or anything before Becca goes? Yeah, I had so much fun with it. Surprised, I had more fun than I even thought we would.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
It was really fun. It was a fun way to pick, and not having a TBR was nice, and just picking as we go.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm glad that everybody loved it so much. It's you've said it before too, Chloe, but it's not my game. I did steal it from somebody. But that person is no longer on YouTube, so I feel bad. But I tag her in every single one of my Deck of TBR videos, and so
I have lately gone on a binge of watching people's videos that play TBR games because, like I said, I really want to have some sort of way of picking books.
Have you watched Sarah Beth Allrad Reads?
Yes.
So she just did a Kickstarter of her game.
Yes.
And I bought it.
You did?
I did.
How funny.
I wanted to support her, and I think it'd be so fun to either try it for a month or do a week-long readathon, see how far I can get through it. But it's just such a cool concept, and she's the first one. Well, I know that other people have made their games printed and tried to sell them and whatever, but her game is so cute. And
do you watch She's Booked and Busy?
Oh my gosh, her
videos are always so long, but I love them so much. And her vlogs, just very few people will I watch you for an hour and a half. But for her, I'm like, I don't know why she's so entertaining, but she really is.
I know. I watch her mostly just her TBRs, but sometimes if she has this picks my TBR or this,
or when she vlogs, I just recently watched one where she had these different games that picked how many hours she read in the day, and it was just so entertaining.
Yeah, no, I definitely love her spontaneity, and I literally every month I search September TBR games and I watch it all.
Yeah, they're so fun. They are so fun.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Long distance happy birthday. So you had a September baby. I feel like this time of year is the hardest time to be largely pregnant. I feel like I don't go outside nearly as much as I want to
Yeah.
in the afternoons, especially because it's so hot.
Understand.
Love TBR. Yeah, game videos. Fantastic intro to readathons. Yes, I'm so glad we could be your first. Yeah, not this month. I feel like this one was a little bit intense. Got a readathon hangover. My daughter used to try to talk to Alexa and she never understood her, but it was so cute because she'd be screaming, Alexa, play Little Mermaid song.
Oh.
That's funny. That's my 4-year-old had a speech delay. And so like until recently she couldn't activate it, but trying to hear her try was awesome. Jacqueline Wheeler's. Yes, she sells them on Etsy. She has hers is a pretty simple, straightforward game, and I really like that.
Yeah. Doesn't she call it Deck of TBR or cards or something?
No, she doesn't call it Deck of TBR, but what does she call it?
She just had a baby, right? That's what I'm thinking of.
I think it's like a year old.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm thinking of the right person.
Yeah, her channel is just like Jacqueline, but she spells her name interesting, and I don't know how, so I can't find her. But yeah, she bought Sarah's game too. Can't wait to get it.
I'm so excited.
Copied Manganet's TBR game. It's a bookshelf where you roll through.
That's very similar to Sarah Beth's.
Angie from Science Mama just made a game that looks fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to buy it. I just couldn't.
It's expensive.
All her spinner wheels. Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. So awesome. And she has so many books.
So many. Her Harry Potter Picks My Reads vlog was life. I have not read it yet.
That one I need to watch it.
Yes. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. You're welcome. I'm not sure.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right. I like Allison on a book break too. She has Just Spin It and a Sims TBR game, and she also does Bingo Maze through the month. Okay.
I Just Spin It for a while. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look her up. On a book break. Is that her name? Alice, or is it Allison on a book break? Okay. Let's see. I don't think I follow her. Sure don't, but I will now. Yeah, Yeah, Jackie cooks yummy stuff. Love her content.
She has 2 channels, I think. She has a more book-related one, lifestyle.
Does she, or did she combine them?
Oh, I don't
know. Not sure.
Used.
But yeah, she does daily vlogs in June-ish. Sometime early summer. She just does for the heck of it, and I like them. Daily vlogs are fun. Yeah, my daughter has an IEP for speech, and last year she finally made enough progress to where the Alexa on her tablet can understand her, and she was so excited. Yeah, it brought tears to my eyes. It like the first couple times I'm like, oh, she finally understands her, and then I'm like, oh gosh, another person controlling our device. Andy Reads TBR is fun too.
Reading roulette. It's fun.
How many people do you follow, Becca?
A lot.
Andy Reads TBR roulette. I
think that's who you're talking about, MB. Everybody should go give Andy some love. She's really
sweet. Yeah.
And I think she's really close to 1,000 subs.
I do follow her.
Okay.
Yeah. Combined. Yeah, it's Jackie's channels are combined.
Okay.
Reading and Writing Life has tons of games. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna let's see. Reading and
your 400 video backlog is about way higher.
Reading and Writing Life, because I am big. Like I watch almost every video from the people I follow.
Me too. I'm starting to not be able to, but
it's getting really hard to follow.
It's like, do I read? Do I watch TV?
Right.
Do I watch YouTube? Do I sleep?
Right. Yeah, she combined them. I'm in Jacqueline Wheeler's Patreon. She used to have separate channels, but combined them this year.
Cool. Okay.
Yep. Andy Reads, new to me. Okay. Yeah, Jackie has good content. That's where I'm at, Becca. Yeah, it's like I really get up in the morning and I have like an hour or two or whatever when I work out, and that's my only like content consuming time that I'm not around kids. And so I never know how to use it. Audiobooks I can normally listen to when they're around if they're occupied. But
Yep.
you can't like watch YouTube because
Right. Yeah. You don't want them
Yeah.
watching the screen all the time either.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gave up on watching all the videos that people follow ages ago. It's just not possible. Yeah. I don't watch tag videos, but love the other videos. Yeah, tag videos never get very many.
I also select, like, I get everybody's notifications to see if it's a video that I just know I won't enjoy or need to watch, I will skip it.
Except like you and your bullet journal videos. I'm not going to bullet journal. I don't have a bullet journal. Why do I watch them?
You don't have to.
I know, but I do. Like, because they're so interesting and I want to bullet journal. And like your last one, I literally almost ordered one. And I was like, Chloe, you are not going to do it. Like, you are not going to keep up on this. Don't order a journal.
Yeah, I hope it works. It's my first day I can actually use it. So
yeah.
We'll see.
I love the YouTube videos because they're usually shorter. So if I'm feeling it's hard for me to read for a long time, I'll read a chapter or two, then watch a BookTube video. Yeah. Well, and like at night, so like once my kids go to bed, I always read or listen to audiobooks because I have found that if I watch YouTube at night, it just like it never ends. I will be like, just one more video. And I like feel productive because I'm knocking down my TBR, like my watch list.
TBW.
Yeah, my TD dub. Anyway, then read again to break it up. Yeah. Well, and like Krista does, like her not sprint. What do you call them, Krista? Do you call them sprints?
Yeah.
Where you do like 15 minutes of something productive, and then you get to choose for 15 minutes if you read or do whatever. Like,
I think she just calls them sprints.
Maybe that seems like the right idea.
Oh, my daughter was here the last sprint, and she was reading Chicka Chicka Boom.
Oh. Yeah, Ainsley's like, wait, so I don't get to film anymore? And I'm like, well, yeah.
You could still
enjoy your hot dogs. Love you, Krista.
Bye. You could still film and say you're sending it to Miss Becca.
Yeah, she is all about. Even one of her dolls is now named Rebecca.
Aww.
So
That's so sweet.
She loves Miss Becca.
Oh.
She really is. Yeah, I would not be surprised if she was a little librarian.
Hey,
it's very cool that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that makes book content just encouraged me to make videos of book content with my kids so my family in Michigan can see the kids every week. Yeah. Yeah, I love that idea. And just it's really fun to look back. Like, I don't post them to YouTube, but on my iMovie, I have videos of her reading books when she's like 2, and then when she's like 3, and then when like my other kids have done it, and because now Etta would be like, Mama, book, film me. I'm like, oh,
you just got
woo! I don't know how I did that, but that's awesome. Is that how?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, double thumbs. How come it's not getting mine? Double thumbs. Anyway, that's
awesome. One of the highlights of this month was hearing Ainsley's reviews. Oh, she will love to hear that because she loved it. She was in a really foul mood yesterday, so her review did not make it into the last day of the blog. Yeah.
Poor girl.
Yep. I follow way too many people to keep up with all of everyone's videos. Seems to watch in spurts based on my interests, hobbies, books, crafts, camping. Yeah. Do you just follow bookish people or do you follow other things?
Quit turning off the lights, silly. Theodore.
Having a rave over there.
Theodore's turning off my books or my lights.
Hey.
Say hi.
Becca, do you just follow bookish people?
No, I follow some bullet journaling people. I follow just some like lifestyle people.
Yeah.
But it's mostly bookish people, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's
go.
Do one more sprint. I'm gonna make dinner and then maybe finally read some of this middle grade. She's gonna be like, Mom, you've been on sprints for 3 hours and you haven't read any book. But I mean, okay, so I'm gonna actually read for 10 minutes and then make dinner. So okay, bye, Becca.
Bye, everyone.
See you later. Everyone else, I'm gonna set a 30-minute sprint. Let's see, present. Share screen. Okay, let's do it. Gosh, that 30 minutes went quick. How did you guys do? I got dinner somewhat ready and 38 pages read of this Mason-Dixon pet disaster. So Claudia Mills, we love her for middle grade. Let's see. Where did we leave off on? Oh, let me stop sharing my screen. There we go. Follow a few quilters, board gamers, and a few house reno people. Those are good things to follow. Off to Costco. I'm guessing she's gone, but yay for Costco. Bookish people. Pretty much, I watch bookish people, runners, and a couple lifestyle people, but mostly just bookish and runners. Kate, thank you. We had so much fun. And can't wait to do it again. Yeah. So how did the sprints go for you guys? Were you productive in reading or in doing other things? I am tired of reading middle grade now. I've been reading a lot of middle grade for my daughter, and I think this will be my last one for a while because I'm ready to read something off my own shelves physically. But we'll see. We will see. We have quite the list going. So if you missed it, Red Team was our winner for this readathon. So if you are on Red Team and want to give a suggestion of books that Bekah and I can read, let me know. 4 chapters. Nice. Kim, 10 pages. That's awesome. Are you feeling any better? Are you liking what you're reading right now? Are you reading the Kate Quinn? I really want to, but I might be reading another Kate Quinn this month, so I don't want to double up in case. I don't know, in case. More puzzling. How fun. I am hopeful we'll finish our puzzle tonight. There's no sports on, nothing to do except read and puzzle. 1 chapter and epilogue left in Skyward. Oh my goodness. I wish I had time to do one more sprint so you could finish it. Because Skyward, is that one of his long ones? I mean, I feel like they're all pretty long. But is that one exceptionally long? Megan, does your daughter go to school or do you homeschool? Did I make that up that you homeschooled? I might have. Let's see, Skyward. 513 pages. That's a long one. That's the one thing I really like about reading middle grade is they go so quick that I feel really productive. But yeah, I am ready to read something else and get books actually off my shelf because it's a little overwhelming sometimes. 515, yes. I have heard such good things about Brandon Sanderson, but I'm so intimidating. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, duh, you teach at a school. Goodness gracious. Is she in 1st grade then? Or 2nd? Briar Club, yeah. I know. I love, so I'm a part of Bekah and Krista's Patreons, and yet I'm so bad at doing book clubs because I just don't like to be, I guess I'm a mood reader. I don't know. 2nd, cool. Have you guys started? I think you said you start in August too. Our kids here started like August 12th or 13th or something like that. It felt very, very early. But now they've been in a while. And yeah, crazy. But around here, they don't have school Tuesday either. They have Monday. So they had all weekend and then Monday and Tuesday for Labor Day, which is nice for the kids. Kind of hard for the parents, so I bet. August 19th. Okay. Yep. I know Bekah said that they don't start until after Labor Day. So they don't start until this upcoming week. And then I wonder, did they go into June maybe? I don't know. Well, my husband and kids are just about on their way home. So it's probably about to get very noisy in here. But Thank you guys I am edited up for a while and I got started on this book. So I wonder how many chapters this is. This one is a longer one. I don't know, 154 pages. So we'll see if I can finish it tonight, but probably not. But yeah, thank you guys for being here, helping me be productive today and just celebrate Deck of TBRathon. It was so fun. And yeah, we had a really great time doing it. And it wouldn't have been nearly as fun without all you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Good job, red team. Good job, black team. You guys all rocked it. So yeah, hope you guys have a good evening and we'll see you next time.